It's so important for us as agents and conveyancers to understand how this notice must be given and how it can be successfully blocked or battered by the purchaser. Because if you don't follow the contract to the letter, or you don't follow the requirements of the ratification clause to the letter, you will be embarrassed, especially if the other agent has complied with the terms and conditions of that specific ratification notice. And this happens on a daily basis. Often, agents will realize that the first agent did not serve the ratification notice correctly and will then just ignore the notice. So when that agent comes back and says your 72 hours have expired, the purchaser's agent will just say, you did not serve it correctly, so start again. And that is very embarrassing to hear that in front of your client, and the client will become aware of it. So it's so important that you check to see whether you've served it correctly, or when you are the purchaser's agent, that you have notified the purchaser of exactly what needs to be done to block this ratification notice. I did mention, always check if the contract doesn't specifically exclude Saturdays, Sundays and public holidays. The 72 hours or the 3 days are just normal calendar days. So you cannot say that it stopped running on a Friday afternoon at close of business, 5 p.m, because it doesn't specifically exclude Saturdays, Sundays and public holidays. If it does exclude Saturdays, Sundays and public holidays, the time when it actually stops running is at 12 midnight Friday night. So then you ignore Saturday and you ignore Sunday, and we start counting the hours again on Monday. So always check for that. Lastly, very importantly, you have to make sure that you understand what the seller's rights are under this specific ratification clause. Some clauses will stipulate that the seller can decide whether to cancel the existing offer and accept a second offer, thereby making the first one null and void. Others will stipulate that once the seller or his agent has served the ratification notice on the first purchaser, and the first purchaser did not waive or get his suspensive conditions fulfilled within that 72-hour period, that deed of sale will automatically lapse and be of no further force or effect. This is really dangerous because you want to give your seller the opportunity to, after expiry of the 72 hours, still weigh up his options and decide whether he wants to proceed with the first offer or whether he actually wants to rather cancel that one by accepting the second offer. But after 72 hours, you will have a very good idea or a better idea of how the second offer is going to progress. So you want to ideally make sure that the contract stipulates that the seller will be entitled but not obliged to cancel the first offer.